Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
So let's get it. All right, Gio, you said you had notes. Where do you want to start?
What do I want to start with? Let's start with the biggest thing out there right now. It's LeBron James. He's coming back to play Friday night against the Clippers.
Yes,
And
sir.
he just got COVID. People were saying 10 days. And then other people were saying he needed 2 COVID tests to be negative within 24 hours for him to play. And when did this come out that he had COVID 2 days ago, 1 day ago?
It was like the
Was it?
29th.
It was the 29th?
Yeah,
So,
and they were fake positives, though. Like, it was weird.
They were fake positives? He didn't have it?
Yeah, he didn't have it.
Okay. Because I heard AD say that he was asymptomatic, so.
Yeah, he didn't have it. It was fake positives.
Okay.
But,
So everybody making big drama over nothing.
yeah, pretty much. It was big for the Lakers to get him back, though. We need him.
Oh, it's huge for the Lakers. You guys do need him. Obviously, you guys did, have 2-game winning streak, 1 game against the Kings where you guys were down and then killed them in the beginning of the fourth quarter. So, without LeBron. So,
Yep.
that's huge to know that AD and Russ can do that by themselves.
Yeah, and Malik. That was a bucket.
As a Lakers fan, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
All right. You had a great offseason not great. I would say you had a good offseason. Pickups this season. Who would you say is your best pickup?
Well, at the beginning of the year, I would say Carmelo, but right now it's Malik.
I would have to say Malik would be your best pickup because his effort, the intensity he plays with, he's able to shoot the ball, at a decent clip, from 3-point.
Yeah.
It's just the decision making. It's got to get better from him. But other than that, he's what you need in a player.
Yeah, facts. Still waiting for that boy Kendrick Nunn to come back. We need him.
There's a search party out there for him. There's a search party. Don't worry.
The boy will be in Miami.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Nick?
What?
Kendrick Nunn leaving the Heat to go to the Lakers. You like it or not?
It's a good move for him. I feel like. He got what, minimum contract? I don't think he got paid back, right?
2 years, 12.
No, he didn't get the bag.
Oh, he got 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good move for him. He's gonna go hopefully win a chip. Although I see you guys losing to Miami in the finals, so.
No.
I don't know. You got the 3-headed beast of Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Buckets, 6th man of the year, Tyler Hero, white boy Duncan Robinson.
I right now I don't see the Heat coming out of the East yet. They got to step up.
I also don't.
I
They're
see
playing
him coming
terrible
out
basketball.
if healthy.
What's up, Gio?
If healthy, they come out of the East.
I
Fully healthy.
don't see it.
And Jimmy Buckets is back where he is usually. Bam's playing the defense he usually does.
If they play like they did in 2020, yeah, no one's stopping them.
Bam, defensive player of the year.
As of right now.
If Tyler Hero plays the way he's been playing this season, they'll make it.
Except last night, bro chucked out 24 shots or something like that.
The Heat are sleepers, yeah, but I don't see them coming out of the East yet.
That's bad.
What about another sleeper? Like, everyone's talking about
The Bulls,
like
the Wizards.
Brooklyn and all those guys. What about the Wizards? Obviously, they don't have as many stars as Brooklyn does or the Heat or even the 76ers because 76ers got 2 stars there. All you got at the Wizards really is Brad Beal.
Yeah, I'm not sold on them. They always start out hot in the regular season, but then they go downhill. I'm not sold yet. I gotta see it throughout the whole year.
They've been doing this the entire season though. It's not like what I'm saying. But it's the second seed.
They could do this in the regular season and then do nothing in the playoffs, given that they're young and inexperienced.
No, I'm not saying them to win the whole thing. I'm just saying they're a sleeper team to go deep. Like, they could go deep possibly.
I'll see them second round max.
I don't even see them getting that far.
I
Because
don't
where do you
either.
think they're going to slide in
Yeah, I
the
think they're gonna
playoffs?
get kicked in the first round.
I think if they make playoffs, they're going to have to go against one of the top teams. And I don't see there.
They're gonna have to rely on Brad only because Brad's the experienced one.
He's about to
Yeah,
get a
I
bag,
understand.
too, bro.
I know, dude. I still got the Bulls as sleepers in the East, dude. They could still come out.
I think so.
I don't
too.
think they're sleepers, bro.
Record-wise in the East, they're sleepers. The East is
Record-wise in the East, star-wise, they were expected to do some damage in the East.
Yeah,
With Lonzo, Vooch,
everyone's saying
and
Bucks and Nets only. Like that's what everyone I see is what they're saying.
well, yeah, Nets and Bucks are obviously the two teams to beat right now, in the East.
Yeah.
But when you have like teams say the Knicks or Atlanta last year, perfect example. No one expected them to do what they did in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying the Chicago Bulls could be that team where they just make damage in the playoffs, where they go first round damage, second round win when they're not supposed to, and then go to the conference finals, but then end up losing to say Brooklyn or the Bucks
Miami.
or Miami.
Let it go, bro. He's never gonna let it go.
But yeah, they could make a deep run.
Yeah, they could. Especially if
playoffs.
keeps playing like this. I mean,
Like so. But with like the playoffs, for them to have that deep of a run like Atlanta did, it's gonna have to come down to a lot of like luck in terms of the seeding, where everyone's placed,
yeah,
who they're gonna have to play.
because they don't have as much talent as the Hawks had last year either. Not even close. They don't have a star-studded point guard like Trae Young who can just control a game.
Yeah.
They have Spencer Dinwiddie, who's good, but he's not that good. But that Bucks Hornets ending, that was crazy.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
Where?
Or LaMelo going for 36 and Giannis going for 40. What do you want to talk about, Gio, out of that?
Well, not even just that. It's the 36, 5, and 9, man, and shooting 12 for 22 from the field.
Yeah.
Right now, like, is he considered top 5 this season?
I wouldn't call
Would
him
you
top
consider
5
him being
yet.
top 5?
Not yet.
No, I'm not saying in the NBA. I'm saying this season, period. Because you
yet.
see the Charlotte Hornets winning these games without him.
They didn't win, and no, they wouldn't even be in the game.
No, obviously not last night. I'm saying being the team they are without him.
Well, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like
LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball. I remember when there was a time in there when LaMelo Ball wasn't even supposed to be, drafted. They were saying he wasn't going to get drafted.
Yeah, that was crazy.
When he went over to Australia, they were saying that's it. That's all he's going to do. He's not going to be, first round draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
Then he shows out. Then he goes to the draft, and you got Anthony Edwards at 1. He goes at 2.
Yep.
Or no, he goes. Is it 2 or 3? 2.
He went third.
2. Yeah.
Third.
Was it 3rd?
Yeah.
Either way, 2 or 3. You got Ant Edwards and him at the best in that draft. I'm gonna have to go with LaMelo Ball right now. Like, even though Ant Edwards is he's amazing, he's Showtime, but I feel like you can win more with LaMelo because he does it all.
Yeah, I agree. LaMelo's better. I always knew that LaMelo was going to be better. I thought he was should have been the number 1 pick. When the Timberwolves passed him, I was like, "What are you doing? You need a point guard."
Melo just does everything too.
Yeah, he could have been a shooting guard next to D'Lo. You don't need to put him at point.
Yeah, no.
Right. But the trajectory he's going at, he's averaging 20 points right now with 41.8% from the field, 7.7 rebounds, 8.2 assists. While last year he was 15.7 points, 43.6%, 5.9 rebounds, and 6.1 assists. Everything is going up for him. The points went up 5 points for him. Although he did get hurt last season, it's still 5 points an improvement.
Yeah.
If he does that, I'm not saying he's going to improve 5 points per season, but he's going to keep improving. keep polishing his game up, and one day he might be the best player in the NBA. That's just what his trajectory is right now. I'm just saying that.
I don't know about that far, but he will be one of the best, not the best.
He
I
could
feel
become
like
the best.
Huh?
He could become the best.
He could, but I don't see it. With all the young guns
so. Maybe
this generation.
maybe the best isn't the word. I'm thinking the best because LeBron's the face of the NBA and he was the best.
Yeah.
Steph and KD are fighting for the best right now. To be the pretty much the face. They're well known around the world, just like LeBron. I'm saying LaMelo being well known and being showstopper, he could become the face of the league, which would end up hopefully being the best. Like we've seen in previous years with LeBron, KD, and Steph, especially Jordan. When he was the best, he was the face of the league, face of the NBA, face of the game. So
Melo needs help though. They're still 13-11 with what he's doing. Like that's not good.
no, that's not good. I feel like what we've seen from Gordon Hayward, it's an improvement from years past. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not the Gordon Hayward we saw on the Jazz.
Well, we never will see that Hayward again because his ankle.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I feel like people are saying that, but at the same time, you should be able to have the clip you had.
I don't know about that.
You should be able to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. He's older too. Like it's just all going downhill.
I'm just saying because D Rose, obviously, great story. D Rose had multiple knee injuries. Right now, he doesn't have the explosiveness, but you can obviously see he's a better player than he was in previous. Not as explosive, but better, well-rounded basketball player.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know because everyone's putting up solid numbers for the Hornets and they're still losing. I don't know why.
How about that half-court shot, though? If Miles Bridges made that shot.
Oh, my dude. That went in and out. I was like, oh. That was crazy. But Giannis going 49-12, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what Giannis does, though.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a big man like Embiid or AD or two guys, or make a wall, if you can't do that, I would say you're losing the game just because it's Giannis.
Yeah, but even if you make a wall, you still might lose because some nights you can hit like 3 for 6 from deep.
Right, exactly.
Like,
But you got to guard him. Here's the thing. Why do people still step back when he shoots? People should at least try to defend him.
Well, you'd rather have him taking a jumper that's not extremely consistent than allowing the driving lane to be there where he's just going to dunk on someone's head top.
yeah, if I was a coach, I'd be like, yeah, let him shoot. It could be a bad night.
Yeah, but understandably, you should try to contest. You don't need to stand in, like, right underneath the hoop like a Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least try something.
Yeah, but if
you don't got anyone jumping,
he goes by you. That's the thing.
He's so quick and elusive, too. I swear he
2 steps to get to the rim, and you're done.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
it is,
call
but
me a
at the same time, you have to understand. Like, I feel like Gary Payton would understand how to defend him in a way to stop him from doing that. Or Gary Payton the second. You know what I'm saying? Like, great defenders should be able to understand and stop that from happening.
Yeah, but he's also 6'9". Those guys are like 6'3", 6'4". Post up, game over.
No, I'm saying like good big men defenders.
Yeah, but there's not many good big men defenders in the NBA, if you ask me.
Mr.
Here's
Anthony
the thing.
Davis.
Do you think Rudy could stop him?
1.
Yeah, Bam. 2.
Bamsey. I love that boy.
Capella, he gets blocks.
Capella. Jared Allen.
Yeah, Embiid.
Embiid.
Those are really the top 5. And Gobert.
Right.
Oh, yeah, Gobert.
And Draymond is kind of a big, not really.
But you don't think any of those guys can, like, stop him? Like, there's no way they can figure out how to stop him?
Out of those 7, I say the best one who has a chance is Draymond because he's just IQ.
Right.
And if they meet in the playoffs, then I can see the Warriors beating them because of that.
See, do you want to really talk about that matchup right now if they go to the finals?
I mean, it's realistic. It could happen right now.
I don't know. I see
Because
Miami.
if you think, Mr. Heedle over there,
Yeah.
if you can.
You need to chill out, buddy. Yeah, that's G. He's on the Jazz now.
Yeah, I know. I respect it though.
His son's over there too.
But if you think Golden State's gonna win because Draymond's defense against, I'm thinking it's gonna be Steph and Clay. You can't stop those two from shooting.
Yeah, it's going to be Draymond's defense stopping Giannis and then Steph and Clay on offense. You're not going to stop them.
Yeah, but even then, say you don't guard Giannis. Say he makes 2 threes. Steph can do that in 30 seconds. Clay can do that in 30 seconds.
Drop,
2 possessions.
if you don't defend Giannis, he can drop 50 and maybe will his team to a win, even if Steph and Clay drop 30 each. I can still see them winning because Giannis can drop 50 on a nightly basis.
But that's the thing. If you see, like, to my calculation, a 3 is more than a 2. So if Clay and Steph make more 3s than Giannis makes 2s, that's 20 threes. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that whole team.
Yeah, but, I mean, you look what he did against the Suns in the finals last year. They were hitting 3s like crazy. He dropped 50. They won.
Right.
So, I mean, you just never know. If you take Giannis out of the game, you have a better shot. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, but you also don't.
Good, yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, don't forget you had Middleton and Holiday show up in some games.
Yeah, but I mean,
Don't
I'd
forget
rather
about those guys.
I'd rather bank on Middleton and Holiday beating me than Giannis. Like if they beat me, then okay, I'll take it. But if Giannis beats me every game, I'm not taking it.
All right, go ahead, Sid. My bad.
Who's gonna guard that boy? Oh, now it's slipping my mind. This is bad. Hold on.
Clay?
Milwaukee. Bro.
Are you talking about Giannis? Middleton?
No, Middleton.
Drew?
Chris Middleton. Sorry, I was blanking so bad there.
I mean, if Clay's back and healthy, it's going to be Clay. That's what I see.
Oh, Clay is a really
sure.
good defender too.
For sure. If he's 80%, I say he could still clamp up Middleton.
The only person I'd be worried about for the Warriors is Drew Holiday because Steph is not that great of a defender.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, you got yourself Gary Payton II, man.
Yeah, coming off the bench.
He will clamp up Drew.
Yeah, but that's off the bench. And if Steph goes out, I guarantee you Drew goes out too.
I'm thinking right now, Kerr will be able to have a matchup where he will have all 3 of those guys out there, 4 of those guys out there.
I don't know because Wiseman's coming back too, so I don't know.
I'm saying you can have Wiseman, you can have Steph, Dre, Clay, and Gary out there.
I don't think
you have 2.
I don't think he'll start Gary. I think
team-
he'll start Iguodala just because of chemistry purposes.
Okay, that's fine too. Great defender. You got 2 all-time defenders on there with Dre and Iggy. You got 2 out of the 5 best shooters in the world or ever, in Clay and Steph. And then you got a young kid in Wiseman who's been learning a lot about the game with Clay on the sideline and Steph teaching him. And Dre.
Let's not sleep on Jordan Poole either. That boy's been.
Yeah, he's a bucket.
Don't forget about Jordan Poole.
Bucket. And him coming off the bench, that just adds to their firepower. God.
Right.
Bro, they're going to be nasty when they're healthy. If Clay comes back 100%.
Yeah, if it's
I'm
still.
saying 8. If Clay just needs to sit in the corner and shoot, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's Clay's job.
You know his 3 ball is going to be there, but if Clay comes back playing defense like he was before the injuries, it's going to be scary for the league.
Plus, then, even if he gets beat, Wiseman in the paint. No.
Yeah, legit. It's going to be scary.
Yeah. Not going to be easy to kick them out.
I still take Miami though.
Yeah.
Well, defensive wise, if they could possibly stop them, I'm just thinking about it. They could possibly stop Clay. Not Steph though. I don't think you can stop Steph.
No, because Kyle Lowry's not.
Like, who would you have guard Steph?
You could stop Clay by putting Jimmy on him. That's what would happen.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you have Jimmy on Clay.
But Lowry would not stop Steph.
No way. No way.
I wouldn't even ask him to stop Steph. Just slow him down.
Yeah, but is Lowry a good defender? I haven't really watched the Heat. Is he?
I think he's a very good defender. He's very hustle heavy. He fits in with that Miami Heat culture of hustling for loose balls, diving on the floor to get a ball for a steal or a rebound or something. But even with that, I want Lowry just face guarding Steph, because if he gets blown by, then you got Bam Adebayo sitting right there under the rim.
That's true. You just have to stay healthy. That's been your issue.
Yeah.
Because now Bam's out 4 to 6 weeks. That's tough.
We need him back as soon as possible too. That loss against the Cavs was not
that
it.
showed last night. Evan Mobley went off. Bad.
Yeah. We
Hey,
need
the
Bam
Cavs
back.
are the 6th seed, man. Don't sleep on them.
Yeah, we'll see how long it
Don't
lasts.
sleep on them.
They're-
Oh, it'll last. Mobley's a star in this league already, man.
Dude, I
It'll
already
last.
knew he was gonna be a bucket. He's good. Even without Sexton, this proves you don't need Sexton because Garland can just run the offense.
Where did he come from again? Did he come
Garland?
from Virginia or something?
Garland?
No. Mobley.
Oh, USC.
Mobley. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
was the second pick, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's third. Jalen Green was second.
Right, yep.
But Kevin Love coming off the bench getting 22. Sheesh.
Loved it. Love to see it. I feel like he can do that on a nightly basis. I just don't know if he's acting conservative because he doesn't want to get injured. And at the same time, does he want to get traded? That's the thing.
I think he wants to go to a championship contender. I do.
Exactly. And is that the Lakers? With LeBron, being there? The chemistry's already there.
It would help our bench a bunch if he does this.
I think he chooses Milwaukee though.
I don't know.
You think he would choose Milwaukee? Why?
Because he can just sit there next to Giannis. He doesn't have to play like a big man because Giannis is going to sit there.
If it's the East, it's either Milwaukee or the Nets. That's one of those two.
Hopefully not the Nets.
I don't think he would go to the Nets.
Well,
If Kyrie's not playing, he's not going to the Nets.
yeah, but there's no Blake Griffin. He could just be the Blake Griffin.
But I feel like he would only go to the Nets because of Kyrie. Who else does he have chemistry with or wants to play with?
Yeah, true.
I know him and Kyrie, I'm pretty sure still have a good relationship.
Yeah, the only person with bad relationships from that Cavs team is LeBron and Kyrie.
Right.
But
So LeBron and Love are still good friends. Love and Kyrie could be still good friends. So, and since Kyrie's not playing, I would think he's going to LA or he's going to Portland because that's where he grew up. So,
yeah,
right? He grew up in Portland.
I don't know. I think
Is that his home? I knew it was there or California. I'm pretty sure it was
it's
Oregon, though.
Portland, Oregon. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm sure him and Clay, they're from the same place just about. So
Yeah. But as a Cavs fan, you think you guys need Sexton given what Garland's been doing without him?
I think Garland has been our best draft picks. After Mobley. After Mobley, he's been our best draft pick for sure.
So do you want to get rid of Sexton?
I feel like
Keep him?
so. We said I'm pretty sure the Cavs said they were going to give him the max
Mhm.
after the injury happened, which doesn't really make too much sense to me. But I like it. He's a great defender. Don't get me wrong. Great scorer. He's really good in the clutch too. But I don't know. I feel like he won't. Him and Garland are gonna fight. I feel like the system right now we have moving forward, we need to move forward with that system. If we put in Sexton in there, I feel like the system's gonna change, and there's no actual system. It's just a bunch of great, good young players playing together. Right now we have a system with Mobley, Garland, Jarrett.
Yeah, but before Sexton got hurt, Garland was still doing well even with Sexton.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying I like the flow of the team better now.
You like the float?
I feel like they were just playing basketball. I feel like they're starting to build a culture there
Yeah, I can see that.
with that new squad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you want to keep Sexton or what?
I don't know. I love Sexton. I feel like when we drafted him, I was so excited to see him. Great player. If he still wants to be on the Cavs, go right ahead. Sign him. But we had all that drama with him over the summer and previous with whatever them saying how their management babied him or something, how he was, how he wasn't a good teammate or something like that. So if there's still drama there, let him go because we're trying to build a culture here. So that's just in my opinion. Love him. Hopefully he has a great career, no doubt about that after this injury. But
I feel like
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I feel like you guys can make it work with Sexton and Garland. You were at the beginning of the year, so
We were. Yeah, they were working good together. It's just I don't know if you can build a system around those two playing like that.
yeah, it's kind of like Russ and LeBron, what everyone was saying at the beginning of the year.
Right. Exactly. Or it's gonna be like the CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. You're not gonna go as far. You're gonna go to the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna do good. You're gonna do damage, but you're never gonna reach that top potential. Championship standard like the Warriors did when they drafted all their guys, because they actually had a system down. Here we're just drafting. So
Yeah.
I hope it can work out. I hope we can do it, but if not, then let's try to make a new system.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people rebuild through the draft. It works, so it's working right now too.
Yeah, right.
I'm just looking at the Heat stats. Though they could not shoot last night. Their top shooters, Lowry, Hero, and Robinson, all struggled.
That boy Ty
Yeah.
Hero shot 30 shots last night. It looked like
23.
bro was just chucking.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry minus 22, Hero minus 11, and Robinson minus 17.
It was just a bad night for a Heat fan.
Yeah, you all shot 37.6%, 32.4% from deep. Oof.
So is that normal?
For the Heat, no.
Have they done that before? So exactly. So it's just like Steph Curry shooting like that against the Suns. I don't think you're going to see that again from all those guys. So
Yeah, that's true. But Lowry's been struggling all year. He's shooting 30.7% from three.
do you think he still has to get acclimated into the culture? Like,
I still think
obviously he's got that heart,
he's
but-
trying to, honestly. And
right?
it's kind of like Kemba with the Knicks before they took him out of the rotation.
Yeah.
I really don't understand.
I don't know what.
Because
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
yeah,
I
like
don't understand what Tibbs is doing.
like he just got there. He's one of, if not, well, he's one of the best point guards in the league, and you're just going to take him out of the rotation. Like I get it, he's been bad, but you can't do that.
Right.
That just makes his confidence go even lower.
Right.
And like it's not like they have any other good point guards to use other than D Rose.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've got Quickly
Yeah, but I mean,
that they can put in there.
if I was a Knicks fan, I'd be kind of mad. Like you traded all that pieces or give him all that money for what?
Right. Yeah. That's the thing. But at the same time, if you're trying to have a team go far in the playoffs, you have to do what's best for the team. And if that means subbing, like understanding you made a mistake with Kemba,
Yeah,
then it is what it is.
I feel like they're gonna have to trade him because he's not gonna sit the bench much longer. I don't think.
No. I feel like if if they give him playing time, say they give him 25 minutes, and he starts to be like, okay, we're gonna give you 25 minutes. If you start playing like you should, then we're gonna give you more playing time. You'll earn back your playing time in the starting position. But right now, you're not showing us that you're a starter. And obviously, Derrick Rose, he was doing his thing on the bench, and he deserves a starting position. So,
Actually, they're not even starting Rose. They're starting Alec Burks.
oh, they weren't.
Yeah.
Didn't they start him though?
No, Alec Burks has been like great. That's why they took Kemba out of the rotation because they did it in favor of Burks.
Gotcha. But they're still playing D Rose, what, 30 minutes, something like that?
Yeah, 35.
Yeah. So he's getting the starting minutes either way.
And quickly got 38. So like, yeah, they're gonna have to get rid of Walker.
Right.
I think it was a great signing for him though. In the moment.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a great signing too, but not looking.
I think it was still a decent signing though. Like,
yeah, I feel like if they start winning again and they're back in the playoff hunt, they'll start using him again.
Oh yeah, totally.
But speaking of Kyle Lowry, the Heat lost picks over him.
Yeah, we lost the future second round pick, the next available one.
Yeah, and the Bulls did the same thing with Lonzo.
Yep.
I don't know. The tampering is always – it's so dumb. Of course people are going to talk. You're not going to stop them.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, well, it's fine.
It's not like a second-round pick as much anyway. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Unless you draft Kyle Lofton or Shun.
Yeah.
Out of St. Bonaventure.
There's not that many sleepers in the second round anymore as there used to be.
That boy Shun, when he makes the league, he's gonna be a better Mo Bamba.
Since we're talking about college right now, what did you guys watch the Big Ten versus ACC?
I watched the Cuse game. That's it.
I watched the Cuse game and the Bonaventure game.
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack during the Cuse game.
Bro, for real.
So, if they didn't let's just say this real quick. What does that team need to do to, like, progress, do you think? Like, obviously the defense needs to get better. But, like, which player do you think needs to stand up?
Slider, easily.
You think that?
Yeah, because when he came in, we all expected him to be a scorer averaging 15 to 20, hitting 38% from deep like he did in Villanova. I think he's shooting less than 20%. Like, it's bad.
He is, right.
So if he steps up and adds 20 to Buddy and Jimmy's 20, who's going to stop us?
And it's not like they're not giving the ball to take the shots. He's taking the shots. He's just missing the shots. So it won't take away the points that Jimmy and Buddy are making right now. It'll just add. So
yeah, exactly. And Gerard.
I would have to agree that Sweater.
Yeah, because Jesse Edwards, he's been the player of the team this year, easily.
Right. Well, to be honest, the player of the team, I'm going to have to say it's Jimmy Boeheim Jr.
Yeah, the past
– For him to be averaging more in the ACC than he did in the Ivy League, huge step. And for him to be making those shots, like, at a timely basis that we need him to make the shots, he's been consistently. So I know Jesse Edwards has been blocking. He's been doing great things.
Yo, you cut out a little bit. It sounded like a fart or something.
You were sounding like a robot.
I was saying, Jesse Edwards, he's been doing great things, but he's been blocking. He's been playing great defense. It's just we saw this, I believe, wasn't it last year?
Oh, I'm talking offensively. No one expects him to put up 15 to 20 points a game like he has been.
Oh, offensively?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say our centers now know how to keep it up.
Yeah.
They usually bring it down. Jesse Edwards is probably the first one in a long time that just keeps the ball above everybody else.
He's the first one since, like, Anawaku. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. So.
And, like, I like Sidibe, and I'm sorry he's hurt, but I don't want to see him on the court. I'm sorry.
I feel like if he came back playing the way he did at the end of his healthy season when we were in the tourney and he was playing great basketball, then it
No,
would be huge.
I don't want to see him
But
starting. Like I wouldn't mind him coming off the bench, but I don't want him taking Edwards minutes starting wise.
if we get him off the bench along with so Anselm is small for him, right? For that
Yeah,
position.
he's small for. He still needs to develop too. I'd rather have Sidibe off the bench than Anselm.
I would have we can have an 8-man rotation.
Yeah, Benny, Torrance,
Right.
Sidibe, and Anselm. That's 4.
Right. All 4 of those guys swap in. Like
Yeah.
seriously, just do a whole entire, like a hockey, hockey sub. So
Yeah, as long as Sidibe comes back healthy and doesn't like take his Edwards minutes, I'll be happy.
right.
Because
But
he's been playing too good to bench, in my opinion.
if Jim Boeheim plays Sidibe and Sidibe's not being efficient, right, and he keeps playing him,
Yeah, then you gotta cut him.
I would have to say, yeah, don't play him.
Yeah.
Because we know what Edwards can do.
Yeah.
So,
But it would be a 2-headed monster. Like you'd have Edwards, and then Edwards comes out,
Right.
you got another 7-footer.
right, exactly. Because usually in the past we've only had like one guy, one main center that
Yeah.
we'd have to kill, right? Like not just run them down because they've been playing so many minutes every single game. They've had so much responsibility on the defensive end, being the center, being the anchor of that zone.
Yeah.
So much responsibility, so much time, like just running them into the ground. So now if we got 2 of those guys, imagine what that defense could possibly be. Imagine the efficiency, and the rebounding would be insane.
Yeah, that'd be nasty. Because that's why Chubu and Sidibe have always been hurt. We've always overused them.
Right.
That's also like the same thing with Christian McCaffrey in the NFL. That's why he's always hurt.
Yeah. Don't forget about Nick Say's buddy. If he can shoot the way he did last year,
He already is.
coming up.
I think he's shooting better than he did last year, to be honest with you.
But obviously he's not going to be scoring 25, 28 points a game like
But
he did in the
He can.
tourney, right?
He can, though.
He can.
He
He
can.
will light
That's
that
what I'm
up.
saying. I want to see him do that at least 5 games this season. Is just light it up. Go 28, 30 points.
But I want him to save it for the big games, like against ranked teams.
Oh, obviously. I want to see him do it against Duke. I want to see him do it against North Carolina.
Villanova.
I want to see them. If we can beat Duke and North Carolina at least once, I don't want to guarantee it, but I say we have a great chance of going into the tourney.
Yeah, I don't see us beating Duke once, but I think we can beat North Carolina. They're inconsistent.
I feel like it's coaching, and I also feel like we're going to play hard. Like they're going to play hard because if we match their intensity because of our rivalry, right? And it's Jim Boeheim against Coach K last time.
Yeah, true.
So, right, exactly. So
it's just
that game's going to be monster.
That Duke team's nasty. They're insane.
It is nasty, but at the same time, if you watch that Ohio State versus Duke game and the way Ohio State played them, where they went on that run, I think what was it, like 18-2 or something crazy that Ohio State went on a run with them. Then then just watch that tape, and if they watch that tape and play like that, they'll win.
Here's the thing: is Duke. They're young. They're always young. So if you get up in them and play defense, they're not going to know how to respond.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it.
Right.
And that's why they don't succeed in the tournament, because they're young. They're inexperienced.
Right.
But I don't know.
But that upset with Ohio State Duke, insane, and that upset last night with North Carolina and Michigan was also insane.
Yeah, Michigan has not been that good as we all expected.
I feel like they're good, but I feel like North Carolina's just I don't want to say slept on, but they're just that much better.
Yeah, Michigan.
I honestly would put them in a category with Duke.
If you look at Michigan's schedule, like they've almost lost to bad teams. Like they're not that good. Like the last year's Michigan team, that was insane. But this year,
Yes, that was insane.
This year's just mediocre, I'd say.
Yeah, and for Memphis to lose that game that they did.
Yeah. Memphis,
I had high hopes for that Memphis team.
I'm not sold on them.
I still have them going deep, though, with Imani Bates and that other kid.
Yeah, they can still go deep. It's just that they have to get acclimated into the college game first.
Right, yeah.
But, I mean, even if
that coaching staff is insane.
Yeah, even if they
don't. If you have great coaching and great talent, you'll be fine.
Yeah, even if they don't go deep, they still have 2 top 5 picks in the NBA draft. Like, it's not going to matter.
Right.
But it'd be fun to see them, because we never see them good.
Oh yeah,
and they were going to be good when Wiseman was there, but the whole Wiseman thing happened.
Right. To me, the stardom and it's just Showtime. Memphis is a Showtime college team. When Zion and R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish were there.
Yeah, that was
not as star power, but it's still pretty star power, and you're gonna want to watch Memphis. So
yeah, I mean, I haven't watched them yet, but they seem fun to watch.
Oh, they are, bro. I've seen a couple of their games, and it's just ridiculous what those kids can do.
Yeah, it's crazy nowadays. There was an upset in the NBA too. Magic beating the Nuggets. That's crazy.
Yeah, moving back to the NBA, the Nuggets are at the 10 seed. Are you guys starting to feel worried for the Nuggets?
Not really, because they were without Jokic for I think 3 or 4 games, and they don't have Michael Porter Jr. He's out for the year.
Right. But what do you think? But they also have Aaron Gordon still.
So. Yeah, look, he's inconsistent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard much from Nick. What do you think, Nick?
I know. What do you think, Nick?
Do you guys think they're contenders?
Nuggets.
Contenders? No, they're not contenders.
I don't think they're contenders this year. So I think going to the playoffs would be a good thing for them. But if they can sneak into the second round, then it was a successful season, in my opinion, for the Nuggets. Yeah, we don't have Jamal Murray. Michael Porter Jr. now is out for the rest of the year pretty much. Jokic is going to be fighting injuries since he's going to be thrown in playing a ton.
Yeah, but I feel like they're going to get Murray back eventually, but it's not going to be soon enough.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you think say they make the playoffs, like Nick was saying, what happens next if Jamal comes back? What do you guys have him going?
I could see him going to the second round, but that's it.
Personally, I honestly could see them upsetting the Lakers or someone. Not the Warriors. No one can beat the Warriors except for the Lakers to me. But
I don't see it because I got to see how Jamal comes back first. The torn ACLs are no joke.
I was going to
say. Right, but if he's – go right ahead.
If Jamal Murray can come back healthy, like he was the same player as before the injury, then I think they could sneak into a Western Conference Finals type thing.
Yeah.
But if he comes back rusty and stuff, then I don't really see him thriving like that.
Yeah, because I agree. Because in the bubble when they were putting up 50, Mitchell and him, that was crazy, and they made the Western Conference Finals. If he plays like that, they can be sleepers.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how he comes back because it's going to take a while, in my opinion. What were you going to say personally, Gio? What were you going to say?
Personally, all I got to say is I'll sit back. Nick is spitting truth right now. So everything except for the Heat, I agree with. So right now, I'll just let him talk because that's all I got.
All right.
I agree, though. When I start talking about my Miami Heat, I tend to overdo it.
Not just the Heat, the Dolphins too.
Yep, especially with the Dolphins as well.
You guys want to move to? You guys want to move to the NFL or?
It's up to y'all.
I mean, we got 7 minutes left. It's up to you.
You want to do the segments? Each do one little segment. Whatever you guys want.
Of what, like the NFL?
Well, no, I'm saying with whatever you guys want to talk about. We each get like 2 minutes or something like that.
Bro, I didn't even come prepared. Nah, let's just go to the NFL. Let's talk about the Thursday night game. Let's just do that.
All right, Mr. Cowboys. What are your
Oh,
thoughts?
that can be yours, bro. That can be yours because
What are
you
my thoughts?
Cowboys fan.
I think we need a win.
Y'all need one.
Yeah,
Is Zeke playing tonight?
yeah. Zeke's playing, and there's
And Amari is too. He's back. Amari's back.
there's no Kamara. There's no tackles for the Saints. There's no defensive tackles for the Saints. They're all out. If we lose to Taysom Hill, it's panic. But it's panic time.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be a
Here's the
blowout
thing.
too.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's the thing. You guys are – everyone's back for you guys just about, right? Almost.
Yeah, D-Law's back tonight
Right?
too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So here's the thing. You know when you lose a couple games, as you know how college teams try to, you play a great team, or to build yourself up to play great teams, you play bad teams to gain your confidence back, or to gain your confidence. This is that game for the Cowboys. They're going to gain their confidence back. They're going to win easily, hopefully, because everyone's back. Amari should show out.
I agree.
Zeke should do his thing. Jack should do his thing.
I agree. I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but I expect a blowout because there's no Kamara. There's no wide receivers on the Saints. They don't have receivers. Michael Thomas is the only one.
Don't forget about Callaway. He's a sleeper. He's a good receiver.
Yeah, but I don't look at Taysom Hill as a quarterback. I look at him as a running back.
Obviously, yes, right, yes. If they had Jameis Winston, that would be a different story.
Yeah.
But with Hill as the quarterback, I would have to say, what is he, third string?
Yeah, I'd say he's at best a backup, but third string for me, personally.
So.
But, I mean, Micah Parsons, that boy's a beast, dude. He just won Defensive Rookie of the Month. He's the Defensive Rookie of the Year, if you ask me. It's insane what he's doing in his rookie year only. And then
don't forget about –
What'd you say, Nick?
He might be Rookie of the Year, like offense and defense, because he's been phenomenal his rookie year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year either. Like, it could be Defensive Player of the Year, too.
Yeah, honestly, he's been tearing it up. Someone that needs love, though, is my boy Holland, the safety in Miami.
He's been good.
He's been really good. Not as good as Micah Parsons, but he's been a good little piece.
And now you add D-Law back to Parsons, and then you add Gregory in for Andy Gregory back. Now what?
Yeah, that Cowboys team is real nice this year.
And Trayvon Diggs, picking off everything that comes his way.
Looking like a young Xavier Howard.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Gio? You were going to say something.
Yeah, I was just going to say, for the Steelers, they got to watch you guys play defense. They got to watch, like the Bills play defense. Someone play defense because they don't got any defense right now.
Last week, you guys, 41 points. That's bad. And I think it was like 35 in the first half alone.
What they did was disrespectful. Minkah Fitzpatrick, T.J. Watt, that entire defensive line, that's not what the Steelers praised to be. And right now, that team is a joke. Yeah. Until Ben Roethlisberger retires, it's going to be a joke. That's just my opinion.
You guys can have regular season success, but it doesn't matter if you don't succeed in the playoffs. And right now, I see you guys being a first round exit if you make the playoffs.
We won't even make the playoffs the way we're playing.
Yeah.
And all love to Ben.
It's bad because you guys rely on your defense. Your offense can't score more than, I think, 20 a game.
Right.
Like, I don't know. The defense is going to give up eventually.
And I think they did. They did. So,
like, honestly, I thought you guys were going to come out firing against the Bengals because it was a division game. If you won that game, you're first in the division. Like, that's just embarrassing.
Right.
The Bengals are legit, though.
Yeah, they are.
They're playing really, really good.
They are, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, they are. I did not expect this. They could definitely be sleepers.
Jamar should have been in Miami.
He's a star in the making right now, Joe Burrow.
Huh? What, Gio?
Sorry, I just heard something about Miami and I, blanked out. So Joe Burrow, he's a star in this league, and he's really a star in the making, to be honest. Not as great as Lamar, but he's getting up there.
Him,
He's
Jamar
run for his
Chase,
money.
Jamar, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd. That's all you need. And Joe Mixon. That's all you need.
Right.
Like, that's insane. And they don't even go to Tyler Boyd. They don't even need Tyler Boyd.
Exactly.
Like, if you don't stop one of those two receivers, you lose. It's that simple.
Right.
And then even if you stop them both, Joe Mixon.
Yep.
That boy just tore up the Steelers defense.
Yeah, totally.
And then Fournette, did you see what he did? He had 5 touchdowns, I think.
Yep. Fournette tore it up.
But Jonathan Taylor, what he's been doing for the Colts, oh my God, that's been insane.
I loved watching that Buffalo game.
Dude, he literally scored every touchdown. I think he scored everyone but one, maybe.
As a Dolphins fan, it was great to
He's a
see
monster.
Jonathan Taylor on them.
Honestly, you got to put him in the MVP conversation right now because he could win it.
No doubt.
For sure.
Like, everyone's saying quarterbacks, but what Jonathan Taylor's been doing, no one else has been doing.
Right. But at the same time, I don't think they're going to give it to him. Why would they give it to him when they didn't give it to Derrick Henry last year?
Yeah, I don't think they give it to running backs. It's as much as they don't want to say it, it's a quarterback award.
Because Derrick Henry deserved it last year. Don't get me wrong, Aaron Rodgers had a great season, but
as of right now, I got Kyler as the MVP if he comes back and does what he was doing before getting hurt.
I agree with that. He was lighting it up.
That's a tough decision for me. For MVP.
Could be Matt Stafford too, but he's been here and there.
That's what I was
weeks,
thinking about. I was thinking about Matt, but
the past couple of weeks, it's just that I thought before, but the past couple of weeks he hasn't been good.
Nah, but like if he could kind of rewind and go back to how he was in the start of the season, they might win the Super Bowl. Honestly,
and I was thinking, right? Yeah, exactly.
Super Bowl contenders, to be honest. It's going to take Odell a while to acclimate himself there.
Yeah, he chose a team that had stacked wide receivers too before he came.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why he picked them over the Packers. Because if you went to the Packers, you're getting the ball 10 times a game max.
Yep.
But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I think he should have went to the Packers because he would have been more happy because Aaron Rodgers would have thrown him the ball or Devontae Adams strictly.
Like, it's not even like the Rams only have Cup and whoever else they have. They also have Van Jefferson.
Yep.
Like, they have weapons, and he likes throwing the running backs and tight ends. They have good those too. Like, their entire team is just well-rounded. And right now, the Cowboys play them in the first round of the playoffs, and I don't like that.
Cowboys still got time to move up, you know?
Yeah, but we got to have the Bucs keep losing, hopefully.
But I don't think Tom will do that.
No, I don't either.
Tom will force them to the playoffs.
Tom is mad at himself. He's been playing bad.
He has been playing bad, but he'll get back to it.
Yeah, especially
he usually does.
This week he's going to go off because they play the Falcons. The Falcons aren't good.
Oh, yeah.
But that the Miami Dolphins team, they're coming up.
They are. Tua, man. Watch
they're
out
coming
for
back.
Huh?
You got to credit our defense a little bit more, too. The defense has been stepping it up. It's not the same. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you would help this week because McCaffrey got hurt. But even with McCaffrey in, McCaffrey was doing nothing.
No.
Like,
Cam Newton was garbage.
I watched a couple plays. He missed so many throws. It was bad.
There's a reason PJ came in.
Yeah. I mean, I knew like Cam was like gonna get hyped up after one good game, but like I knew he was gonna have a bad game that game. Like, he never has 2 good games in a row. In his career, he never has.
There's a reason New England cut him too. past his prime,
Yeah.
slowly on his way out.
I mean, the one thing he can do is run. That's it.
Yeah.
He was never a great thrower. It's just dynamic.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel bad though, because like if he never got in a car accident, he would have still done so good.
Right.
You got anything to say, Gio?
Yeah, can I hear Nick have 30 seconds to hype up his Dolphins real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
So
get it.
Tua, sophomore year, he's improved as a quarterback. Look at top quarterbacks like Josh Allen. It took his third year in the league and Stephon Diggs coming to Buffalo for him to pop off as a potential MVP candidate. So you know what's going to happen next year. Tua's going to win the MVP award, and Miami's going to go 15-2, first seed in the AFC.
I mean, I could see it. Based off history, it could happen because every quarterback in their third year always goes off for some reason.
Yep.
And it's going to be the same thing with Herbert next year. He's going to be even better than he is this year and last year, which is crazy to think about.
Very scary.
Like
The league is in good hands, though, with quarterbacks.
Yeah, Herbert's easily the best quarterback out of that draft class, though.
I wanted Miami to draft him on draft night, too.
It would have been a nice pick.
Nah, we like Tua, though. Tua's going to be the best quarterback of all time by the time his career is over.
I wouldn't want Deshaun Watson given all the, uncertainties.
I don't want him by any means.
And
like, even if
he comes back, he was never really that great. Like, he was always overrated. I
think he was great.
Yeah, but he wasn't as great as everyone made him to be. Like, everyone was saying top 5. I never saw him top 5.
I
didn't see him top 5, but
go ahead, Jeff.
I was gonna say at the same time, he hasn't played football in a year, 2 years. Is that right? Almost 2 years now.
He played last year. He just didn't play. Hasn't played
last year.
Yeah.
Till when?
I think he played till like week 12, and then he got hurt or something.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, even then, it's still a year off of from football. So to trade, that would be extremely risky, and I don't think anyone should do it.
I don't either. Until something comes about his accusations, I'm not touching it.
Right.
In Tua we trust as well.
Yeah, Gio, you want to
Tua we trust.
The end, or you got a segment, Gio? Gio, you want to do before we end, or what?
You want me to do a segment?
Do you have one?
I don't know. Yeah, I got you. So, sneaker news of the week, right? You got the Amam Mier Jordan 1s coming out tomorrow on Friday, the 3rd, which is obviously a extremely hype shoe compared, because of the Jordan 3 Amam Miers. And it's just a very clean shoe. It's white. It's, with some red hints and details. But also, the craziest thing I heard about sneakers this week, it's got to be LaMelo Ball's shoe is the best since Jordan. I heard that. And for me, it's like I'm thinking about it. And LaMelo, great player right now, star in the making. His shoe, obviously, a lot of people are going to get it because everyone loves LaMelo. But to me, you got a lot of people that had great shoes coming up. Like Kobe, when he signed with Nike in 2003, he already made a name for himself. So obviously his shoes is going to pop off right away. Then you got LeBron, who was the king at 16 before he even entered the league. When his first shoe came out, people were dying to get it. Then you got Kyrie, who to me is like the innovator of sneakers. Kyrie, so creative, had those I want to say the spikes on the back of his first signature. Then you got Dame Dollar, who I wouldn't say is a great sneaker, but I still think right now everyone loves Dame because of how clutch he is. Everyone knows it's Dame time. And you also got, don't forget, D Rose. He got his first signature shoe 2010. That season he was the MVP, so everybody was popping off trying to get D Roses. So right now I feel like there's a lot of people Besides, LaMelo, who's got a great shoe since Jordan, but don't fall for the hype. Seriously, LaMelo's shoes is great and all, but it's not the best since Jordan. There's been a lot.
Jordans are still the best in my opinion. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I'm just saying, you don't even have to know shoes. You're walking around the streets, everyone knows what a Jordan is.
Yeah.
Jordan 1 through pretty much Jordan 1, 3, 5, and 11. You know all those.
Yep.
I would even say 6s. Everyone knows that. Everyone and their mama. Now, if you walk around in a pair of LeBrons, they're going to be like, what shoe is that? You walk in a pair of LeBron, 15s, 12s, 7s, one of those. You're not going to have like, oh, that's a pair of LeBrons. Nah, they're going to be like, what shoe is that? They're not going to be like, yo, nice J's, man. So
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Well, that's all the time we got for today. So, see ya, Nick.
Catch y'all. Enjoy. Appreciate it.
Gio.
Hey, yo, thanks for coming out for another episode. Our first episode, actually. Next week, make sure to watch that next episode. And if you like the video, please go down and hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Rest in peace.